Hi, my name is Shane Thomas. I play basketball at Creighton University. I'd probably say everything happens for a reason. You can control the controllables and you can't control the uncontrollables. You just got to work hard at what you do and everything will happen that you want to happen. On the court, my training regimen would be during off season, I would, work myself to exhaustion. You don't have a lot of games, so you want to get as much work as you can. During season, it's usually what do I need to work on, which is usually, getting the right shots, getting game shots that you'll take in a game. Off the court, usually just try to take care of my body, eat the right foods, and, stay up on my grades. I balance basketball and my schoolwork. You gotta have priorities. My priorities are grades and basketball, and you also have to have great time management. So after practice, after I'm getting shots up, I'm going home, showering, I'm going straight to the books. I got to get my work done before I can get back on the basketball court. The challenge I face being a top basketball player will be the pressure. I think just having confidence in yourself. Confidence is probably the biggest thing that you can do to overcome the pressure that you have on yourself, and everyone is having pressure towards you. But I'd say that. My recruiting process, it started pretty early. I had an offer after my freshman summer, and then it kind of slowed down after sophomore year because COVID hit, so there weren't many games. And then I went to a big tournament my junior year, and I played great in it, and my recruiting process kind of blew up right there. But I started taking too long for my offers, so they kind of vanished after that. So I had to go to a fifth year prep school, and after that, I committed to Creighton. Well, I went to a live period after my freshman year. I was playing a year up, and Chicago State came and saw me play, and they liked what they saw. So after that tournament, they offered me. I picked Creighton for the academics and the basketball. It also felt like a family. I really like the culture. The coaching staff really treats you like family. I would say pick a institution that makes you feel like they'll help you become a better player and man. I think culture is a really big important part of where you should decide where you want to go. Always do your homework on colleges before you start talking to them. You want to sound smart when you talk to them, so and act like you know a lot about their college. So when they ask you questions, you know what to say. I decided a redshirt the day before the first game. My coach came up and asked me. He said, I think it'd be a great idea if you would redshirt. I think you'll learn a lot this year if you redshirted. So, after he told me that, I decided to redshirt. When I redshirted, my schedule was very different from the players who actually played. I'd have more lifts, more workouts. So on game day, I would wake up, lift at 6 a.m. We would have a workout before the game, and then after that, you would shower and get ready to watch the game. So you kind of just take a step back and kind of watch your teammates play and just kind of learn, visualize like yourself being out there the next year. So my redshirt year was very beneficial. I think it was a very smooth transition because you already know what coach wants, you already know what system you're playing in. So when you're able to transition to being a player that plays on the court, you know what you're doing out there. So it was a very easy transition. I'd say the communication part. Before I came to college, I wasn't the big communicator on the court, but to play in college, you really have to be able to communicate. So when I'm on the court, I'm always communicating, and it really helps my teammates. The highlight of this Vegas trip was probably going home for Thanksgiving dinner. I know a lot of my teammates weren't able to do that because their families aren't from Vegas, but since my family's from Vegas, I was able to go home for Thanksgiving. During season, you don't really get to see your family a lot because you're always playing, you're always traveling. So just for them to be here for this whole tournament, it's been great. It's two different things, a regular season game and a tournament game. I feel like after a regular season game, you get time to prepare for the next team. You usually get about 2 days to prepare. While during this tournament, you play one game and then you got to play a game the next day. So you really don't have time to prepare. So it's a very big difference. Playing in a tournament, it feels like, you want to win every game. Of course, you want to win all your regular season games, but it feels like something's on the line when you're in a tournament. So Yeah, I'd say there's a big difference in the feelings.